Welcome back to Soflo Home Project. I'm Elena Capra, and we're continuing our tour of this beautiful home with the architect who designed it, Eddie Vasquez. Eddie, I think this might be my favorite part of the whole house.
Yes, definitely.
The pool has a sleek, modern look that complements the home's architecture and has great flow with the living areas of the home. When we were in the interior, we talked about the way you had this sort of L-shaped area of windows. They all open up. All of these sliding doors open up fully to the outside. Talk to us about designing an indoor-outdoor living area like this.
Yes, when we're outside, I call it the outdoor-indoor, because now instead of the exterior being an extension of the interior, now the interior is a backdrop for the exterior.
Absolutely, and a beautiful one at that.
Thank you.
So what I love about the view from out here is that you really can step back and see into the entire home. Is there any special considerations that someone would need to think about when planning an indoor-outdoor space?
Yes, especially with the pool, you have to look at the sun, the direction of the sun, morning, evening, and you have to also see the relationship to the rooms and the pool. In this case, we put the pool on the side yard. Most designs are the pool in the rear.
Okay.
But in this design, we purposely left a lawn space here, a wide space, so we can put the pool, a nice grass area, and paving, a deck all the way around.
Absolutely. And what I also want to point out to our viewers is that here on the decking is the same tile as the interior. So it kind of also really helps create that cohesive flow of indoor-out by using the same material on the deck. Talk to us a little bit more about the overhangs here, because the way you've created it, it's almost like having a completely shaded area to be able to enjoy a meal. Is there special consideration given to be able to have enough of that to create more covered spaces?
Yes, in this case, we chose not to put any columns. It is an overhang wide enough to have covered terrace, but we have the beams go into the house and cantilever out to provide that.
So you're able to kind of get that clean look without the columns. It definitely makes a difference to keep this all open, for sure.
Yeah, a big difference. If you would have columns here, it would just take away the openness.
Yeah, it blocks, I think, all of this whole indoor-outdoor vibe. Eddie, so another thing I noticed is the way you've also carried over the wood slats from what we saw in the formal dining room into this area over here by the family room.
Yes, you have to be very careful not to use the same material too many times, but 2 or 3 times would be good, and we changed the aspect of how we use it. Here it's on a wall, solid. There we use it as a divider that you see through.
Such a nice way to divide a space and still keep it light and open. Well, Eddie, it's truly been a pleasure touring your work. I love when we could have architects give the view of how everything is built.
In order to achieve modern design, you need to be clean, simple, and accessible. The client came to me and wanted to build a custom home, but they were on an absolute budget. We decided to go 1 stories, save in money, but we had a large enough lot to achieve a pool, an L-shaped house with all the amenities of a luxury home. This project was fulfilling because we were able to achieve modern design on a lower budget. It was very satisfying because the owner loves the house. She calls me all the time thanking me on how beautiful it is, and it's exactly what she dreamed of.